Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to today's episode of Reading Man Dan. Today we carry on with the December 2020 Vlogmas series as I bring you the 16th episode. And today we're going to be reading a book called The Christmas Coat. Really looking forward to reading this, so sit back, get ready for a fun episode, and let's go. Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out today's episode. If you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the notifications bell so you're notified when new episodes come out each and every week. And now, let's get started with today's book. The Christmas Coat. Written by Trace Wilkins Francis, illustrated by H. Pax. Christmas was JoJo Bean's favorite holiday. He loved looking at the decorations, decorating the Christmas tree, and baking cookies for Santa. And most of all, getting gifts. Alright, JoJo Bean, check him out. Definitely, like most kids, he loves to decorate the tree. He loves to bake cookies for Santa. But most of all, what he loves about the Christmas season is getting gifts. Let's find out what happens. This year, Daddy took JoJo Bean Christmas shopping to buy gifts for their family. JoJo Bean was excited to go Christmas shopping. He knew he could show Daddy all the things he wanted for Christmas. Alright, let's check it out. There's JoJo Bean, and he hops in the car with his daddy, and they're headed off to go Christmas shopping for the family. JoJo loves it because he's going to show his daddy all the things that he wants for Christmas. He's excited. Should be a fun time. It's always good to go Christmas shopping with your parents and buy all the gifts for the family, but especially when you're young, you could show your parents what you want. As Daddy and JoJo Bean entered the store, Daddy told them, "JoJo Bean, we are here to buy a gift for Mommy, Grandma, and Big D. We are not here to buy toys for you." "That's not fair," JoJo Bean whined. "Christmas is about sharing and giving gifts to our loved ones and those who are less fortunate," Daddy said. JoJo Bean wasn't listening. He was too busy looking at the Ultimate Mighty Master Smasher Mega Fighter car. "Whoa, look at that!" JoJo Bean said as he put the car into the shopping cart. Alright, so take a look. As we can see, Daddy is teaching JoJo a lesson about Christmas and how it is not about how many gifts you receive, but about helping those who are less fortunate. JoJo's whining because he wants his gifts, and, well, he's not even listening. He goes ahead and grabs the car, and he puts it into the basket, and he thinks he's getting that awesome car. Dad looks a little concerned. Let's find out what happens during the shopping experience. There were so many toys to choose from. Big ones, small ones, shiny ones, and JoJo Bean wanted them all. Before he knew it, the shopping cart was filled with toys. Daddy looked back at the car and scrunched up his face. He was not happy. "JoJo Bean, all these things in your cart are for you." "No, they're not," JoJo Bean said. "This one is for Mommy, this one is for Grandma, and this one is for Big D." "Mommy, Grandma, and Big D wouldn't want any of those things," Daddy said. "Daddy, you said it's the thought that counts. I thought they would like these gifts," said JoJo Bean. Alright, let's take a look. So, JoJo Bean has got his cart filled, and Dad is just, he's beside himself. He can't believe it. He looks down and he's over here. He says, What are you doing? I said that we had to buy gifts for Mama, Big D. But JoJo Bean's like, these are the gifts I think they wanted. It's nice that JoJo thought of that, but Daddy's right. I don't know if Grandma wants to play with toy action figures. But let's find out. Daddy frowned. "JoJo Bean, you put no thought into these gifts. I want you to put all these things back right now." "That's not fair," JoJo Bean mumbled, putting all the toys back on the shelves. As he put the last toy back, he saw a little boy shivering in the corner of the store. His clothes were old and torn. "What's the matter?" JoJo Bean asked the little boy. "I'm okay. I'm just trying to keep warm," said the boy. "Oh, look. Well, Daddy did the right thing by making JoJo Bean put all those toys back. But as JoJo Bean was putting them away, he noticed this little boy, and he's in these old, worn out clothes, shivering. And JoJo asked him, "What's wrong?" The little boy replied, I'm okay, I'm just trying to stay warm. Let's find out. Why, don't you have a coat to keep warm? Asked JoJo Bean. This is the only warm thing I have, said the little boy. JoJo Bean was confused. You don't have any at your house? The little boy hung his head low. I don't have a house. I live in a shelter with my dad. We live there with other people who don't have a home like us. Look at JoJo. He's confused. He's talking to the little boy about coats, and the little boy says he doesn't have a coat. And then, well, why don't you have one at your house? And the little boy tells him, I don't have a house. I live in a shelter. And it's really unfortunate. This poor little boy is shivering cold, especially around the holidays. And the weather's terrible outside. His situation at a shelter is probably not very good. JoJo's just as concerned as I am. Let's find out what happens. Do you have your own room? Asked JoJo Bean. The little boy sighed. We usually sleep in one big room with other people. I wish we had our own room. It's better than sleeping on the street. JoJo Bean was sad for the little boy. All children should have warm clothes and a home. My name is JoJo Bean. My name is Benjamin. It's nice to meet you. Hey, that's a cool coat you're wearing. Mighty Master Smasher is my favorite superhero, he said. Yeah, over here we see this poor young boy tells JoJo Bean what it's like for him to sleep and how he wishes he had his own room. Then over here, he introduces himself as Benjamin. And he says, wow, I really like your coat, JoJo Bean. Mighty Master Smasher is my favorite superhero. And, well, JoJo Bean gets really excited. He says, that's really cool. And now they look to be pretty good friends. Let's find out. Me too, JoJo Bean said. He liked Benjamin a lot. Anyone who liked Mighty Master Smasher was a cool person. I have an idea. Do you want to come to my house and play superheroes? I would like to, but I can't. My daddy and I have to get back to the shelter before dark, or we won't have a place to sleep, said Benjamin. You could spend the night at my house, said JoJo Bean. Benjamin's smile disappeared. I wish I could, but I can't. I better get going. JoJo Bean lowered his head. Oh, okay. Well, see ya. Yes, I'll see you around, Benjamin said, walking around the corner. All right, well, JoJo Bean is excited because Benjamin also loves Mighty Master Smasher. And he says, you know what, why don't you come over and we'll go ahead and we'll play superheroes. But poor Benjamin says, no, I can't. I need to be back at the shelter before dark. And then he invites him to sleep over, but he still says, I can't. And, well, they part ways. And you can tell they're so sad because they built this organic friendship right here in the store. And unfortunately, poor Benjamin had to get going. And JoJo Bean still is a little confused. But let's find out what he does. JoJo Bean ran towards him. Benjamin, wait. I want you to have this, he said, taking off his coat and handing it to Benjamin. Oh, Benjamin's eyes got bigger. He was very surprised. Wow, thanks, JoJo Bean. What will you wear? Don't worry, I have lots of coats. You need this to keep you warm, said JoJo Bean, smiling. Wow, take a look. JoJo Bean figures it out. He says, you know what? I have lots of coats. I'm going to go ahead and give this Mighty Master Smasher coat to Benjamin. Because, well, he does have lots of coats at home. You can see he's remembering all the different coats in his closet. And look how excited Benjamin is. He's so happy. He's so excited. But even Benjamin is still concerned for JoJo and says, well, what will you wear? Just a real lovely kid, huh? Benjamin hugged JoJo Bean. This is the best Christmas present ever, thanks to my new friend. Benjamin ran out the door and walked down the crowded sidewalk towards his dad. Jojo Bean looked up and saw Daddy smiling. Jojo Bean, I saw what you did. I'm so proud of you. You know what? No, what, Daddy? Oh, look at this. So, Jojo and Benjamin, they say goodbye, they hug each other, they wave to each other, they say this is the best Christmas present ever. Then, over here, you see his daddy. Look how happy he is. He tells him, I'm very proud of you. And he puts his hand on his shoulder and he says, I saw what you did. I saw how you gave that coat to poor Benjamin who needed a coat. And wow, is he happy. Let's find out what happens. I'm going to make you happy by getting you the ultimate Mighty Master Smasher fighter car, said Daddy. Jojo Bean gave him a big hug. You're the best daddy in the whole world. I love you, Daddy. Merry Christmas. Wow, check it out. He did get the ultimate Mighty Master Smasher fighter car. Because his dad was so happy and proud of him, he did buy him that car. And Jojo is so happy. They give each other a hug. They wish each other Merry Christmas. And that's what it's all about, folks. That is the holiday spirit. How Jojo Bean was able to go ahead and give the jacket off his back to some poor kid in need. That is fantastic. I love that. The end. Wow. What an amazing time reading the Christmas Code. What an unbelievable message to teach young people, especially around the holidays. I absolutely loved reading this story. If you're new to the channel and you like what I'm doing, could you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there, ring the notifications bell so you're notified when a new video comes out each and every week. Go ahead and give me a like on this video, drop me a comment down below, let me know what you liked about this video, or if you can suggest another book I should read for Reading Mandan episodes. This book was amazing, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you saw something cool and fun, like how Daddy took Jojo Christmas shopping for the family. I hope you saw something new and interesting, especially the main message in this book, how Jojo Bean gave the coat off of his back to young Benjamin who needed it more, how there are people out there who are less fortunate, who need us to go ahead and come together and help them. That was just an amazing message, and I love the value that this book teaches kids. But most of all, I hope you were inspired to go ahead and read this book yourself. Or maybe watch this episode again, so that you can catch all the inspiration going on from young Jojo and the lesson he learned on the spot from his daddy and was able to reciprocate and give the coat off his back to poor young Benjamin. Really good stuff here. At this time, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, Happy Holidays. But to each and every one of you, I wish you much love, joy, and happiness during this year's holiday season. And may you have the best year of your life in 2021. Thanks again for watching. I'm Travel Man Dan, aka Reading Man Dan. And remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it